Hey, good morning, everybody. It's time now for Putnam County Today here on 94.3 WREB. With us from the Green Castle Christian Church, Janis Price. Janis, we're going to talk a little bit about Fashion Swap today.
Yes.
And I guess first off, explain a little bit about Fashion Swap.
Well, the purpose of the Green Castle Christian Church Fashion Swap is to meet a variety of needs for the women in Putnam County and even beyond Putnam County. We know that there are some women who have a need for clothing, and so we provide that for them, and everything is free.
Okay.
Women can come and not bring any money at all, and they can have lunch and have some free food and a good time.
All right.
So we know that there's a need for clothing. We also know that there's a need for women to connect with other women in the county and beyond. And then also just to have an afternoon to relax with no children, no responsibilities, free food, free clothing. But beyond, of course, the physical needs that we provide, we also have a speaker every year. And so we want to meet the spiritual needs of the women in the community also. So that's why it's more than just free clothing. We have a speaker also who will talk about her life and the difference Jesus Christ has made in her life.
Well, speaking of the speaker, can you tell us a little bit about who's going to be speaking this year?
Yes, Christy is her name. A lot of people in the area know Debbie. Her husband is Mark Christy. They graduated from South Putnam High School years ago. They have a son, Drew, who was in a car accident February the 22nd, 2008.
Wow.
So that was 7 years ago, but a lot of people still remember how devastating that was because Drew was a Lilly Scholar. He was a student at Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, a smart young man with a lot of potential ahead of him. And he had a car accident on ice, and that made a huge difference not only in his life, but in the lives of his entire family. So Debbie's going to be talking about that.
All right.
The Fashion Swap.
Well, I guess who typically comes to the Fashion Swap? I know you've had it for several years, and I think people, it's not just for church members, right?
Oh, correct. No, it's for any woman who is between the ages of 18, we kind of have that high school cutoff, 18 to 108, makes no difference the age. We have clothing that's appropriate for women of all ages and stages. We, not only blue jeans, but we have dress-up kinds of clothing. We have maternity clothes, just a variety of clothes. But any woman who would like to come is more than welcome.
All right. Tell us a little bit about how you guys get the clothing as far as for the Fashion Swap.
Good question. Women predominantly from Green Castle Christian Church donate clothing that has been gently used, or in some cases they still even have the price tags on them, but they bring clothes anytime from now until the day of the Fashion Swap. And certainly Green Castle Christian Church women are the ones who provide most of the clothing.
Right.
But the day of the event, the women who come are to feel welcome to bring anything that they would like to donate, because we do have a lot of clothes, shoes, scarves, jewelry, a variety of things that women want to accessorize with.
Right.
And then after the Fashion Swap is over, we have a second time where we go back into the gym and we have dessert. We eat first, and then we have the shopping, and then we have dessert when they come back in, and then it's open shopping after that, so women can take as much as they want. And then there's still clothing left over. And so when there's clothing left over, the maternity clothes go to the local CareNet Pregnancy Center, and beyond that, the women from the women's prison in Rockville receive the rest of the clothes that are left.
All right, so actually, even if there's something left over, it's going to go for a good use.
Absolutely. We don't throw anything away.
That's the way to be. That's great. And again, when is the Fashion Swap? What day and times are they going to be taking place?
Yes, March the 14th. It's 2 weeks from last Saturday. We will have clothing drop-off at noon, so women can come anytime after 12 o'clock if they're donating clothes, and they'll go on in after they donate any clothes that they want to bring. Then they will go on into the gymnasium and we'll have food for them. And then the program itself will start at 1 o'clock. So
Okay.
1 o'clock definitely is when the action begins on March the 14th.
Okay. All right, sounds great. And again, if people have some clothing they'd like to help donate, how can they get a hold of you, or how can they help you out?
You can come anytime between now and the 14th of March to Greencastle Christian Church. There's someone at the church from 9 o'clock until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
And we have bins there for people to just bring their clothes and leave them. Or if they want to bring them on hangers, that's fine. But they can bring them anytime from 9 o'clock until 4 o'clock. Any day, well, Monday through Friday.
That'll work. Well, Janis, we appreciate you taking time to be with us. And anything else you'd like to add?
Just that we are excited. Every year this grows. When we first started, there were like 50 women who came. And it has grown exponentially, such that last year there were about 250 women who came. So it's an exciting time, a lot of good conversation, clothes and food, but it's not just physical needs, it's also, of course, the spiritual needs component that we are excited about.
All right. Well, Janis, again, thank you so much for being with us this morning. And don't forget, if you're a nonprofit group or community organization and you'd like some free airtime here on WREB, you too can be a part of Putnam County Today and give us a call at 653-9717.